welcome to Lisa Lives. As I said in my last video, apologising for my surroundings, possible echo. I'm in my kitchen, trying to get the videos got out as quick as possible today. I've got technical issues with my laptop, so hoping this is going to get up for you guys. So, I'm here to talk. I didn't think I would do any movie reviews this month since I'm due in Shocktober. It's a movie review a day, which is a lot. Last night I went to see A Star Is Born, the movie with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. It's actually Bradley Cooper's. It's Bradley Cooper's directorial debut. Honest to God, you'd think I'd been drinking. I haven't, honestly. So I've been really looking forward to this. This, I believe, is the fourth version of this movie. The last version was Barbra Streisand and Kris Kristofferson. So this has been remade with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. I probably will talk non-spoiler and then warn you when spoilers is happening so you can switch off. But a lot of you may have seen what happened in the other... Just let me put this in context. I hadn't seen any of these movies. This was a first for me. I knew nothing about the story. I'd seen the trailers on the telly. I love Lady Gaga. I think she's beautiful. I love her voice. I love her joie de vivre. I admire her a lot. I don't like all the music that she does, but I do like quite a bit. The woman's got a set of pipes. She can sing. I don't care if you don't like her music, she can sing. I like her. She came out relatively recently as being a fibro sufferer like myself, and for her to put as much into her work as she does while dealing with that, I have a lot of respect for her. Bradley Cooper. Oh. Any of you that don't, I hope no one's watching this for a review that isn't a subscriber of mine because I'm waffling about nothing to do with the movie. Anyone that knows me will know that I have a real weakness for men with long hair. That's my thing, men with long hair. Oh my life. There are some men that I can quite openly admit are very attractive with short hair. I will give you examples. Adrian Brody, Tom Cruise, Bradley Cooper. There aren't that many because long hair is a big thing for me. But these guys I do like. Bradley Cooper I've always found intensely attractive. He has the most amazing eyes. Bradley Cooper is in this movie with long hair. I've died and gone to heaven already and it hasn't started. So, Lady Gaga, awesome singer, lover. Bradley Cooper, absolutely beautiful to look at. It starts. Oh my life, the opening scene of this movie. It was in the big, like, deluxe screen at our cinema and it was loud. It's him on stage playing. Oh my life, it is amazing. The sound, the song. Then he opened his mouth and started to sing. And I nearly died and went to heaven. Honest, the guy's voice, and this is him singing. This is him playing guitar. He even plays piano in this. I'm thinking, could I like you any more, Bradley Cooper? Honestly. I could have stared at that screen in silence and enjoyed it. But let me tell you, I was there myself. I do go to the cinema to watch anything that's not a 12A on my own because me and my husband can't go together because we don't have any babysitters. So I took myself to see this on my own. I cried, I think 5 times. And I think each time for different reasons. I don't just cry when something's sad. I cry when I'm incredibly touched. I cry when something is really sweet and like, just for a lot of reasons. This movie it has skyrocketed right up to my top 10 movies of all time. I adore this movie so much I cannot tell you guys. The story is beautiful. The acting is incredible. Oh, also Sam Neill is in this. I love Sam Neill. He's an awesome actor. He's also very attractive, but that's besides the point. No, it's not Sam Neill. What's him? Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze. Sam Elliott. It's not Sam Neill. What am I talking about? Sam Elliott. Somebody's going to tell me in the comments that I really need to research the names before I start, but if you're a subscriber, you'll know I'm a doughead. I forget these things. This, the story, the acting, the script, the music, the soundtrack of this is incredible. This is a purchase for me. I adore it. Lady Gaga in this, I'm not giving big spoilers, but she sings at a local club just as a fun thing. I don't even think she's paid. And Bradley Cooper wanders into this club. He's an alcoholic, and he's finished a gig, and his driver has him in a strange town, and he just wants to find a drink. He's an alcoholic. So he drives past something that looks like a bar, and he says, "This looks like a bar, I'm going in here." Lady Gaga's in there singing. He sees her, he's very impressed by what he hears, they get to talking, so the story commences. And oh my goodness, her character in this, her story is like watching a dream that I've always had, like watching your childhood dream come true in someone else. I used to like to sing a lot at school, you know, I used to do plays and all this sort of palaver, and I used to sing a lot. I sung briefly in my teenage years in a band. My voice just went to pot over the years. I don't know what's happened to that, but anyway, I always as a child wanted to be a singer. So Lady Gaga is plucked from obscurity. Obviously the title of the movie, I'm not giving anything away. Bradley Cooper takes her on stage. His name's Jackson in this, and her name is Ali. So Jackson takes Ali on stage. She's like, no, you can't do this. The night before, she has sung him lyrics of a song that's been going over in her head, and he actually remembers that and gets his band to put together a musical score for this song, and he has her on stage to sing it with him, and it's so beautiful. It just touched me beyond belief. It's just like watching. I could imagine how that must have felt, because like I say, it was a dream of mine for many years. And this beautiful man, I mean, beautiful man. I can't even tell you. And it just follows the story of their relationship and the career change and progression, his struggle with alcoholism. And I loved it. It was such a beautiful movie. 10 out of 10. I cannot fault this movie. It was 2 hours, 15 minutes long, so quite long. I just want to watch it again. Honestly, I want to see it right away again. I loved it that much. So if you want to see this and you don't know the original story and you don't want any spoilers, switch off at this stage, because I'm going to discuss some things within the movie with those of you that want to know, or those of you that have seen the original and you know the storyline. What under God was that? I think my camera just made a weird noise. Am I doing this too much and it's trying to focus? Okay, I'll stop waving my hands. Spoilers. Bradley Cooper's character hangs himself at the end of this. I couldn't move from the cinema. I cried every bit of makeup off of my face. I didn't know this happened. Her manager wants to change her direction, and he has her on stage singing a crap song with crap dance routine, and she's losing anything that makes her her. She's changing how she looks. She's just going down a route that's not a route that she wants to be going down. Bradley Cooper gets really annoyed, or it's not really annoyed, really drunk, and he embarrasses her when she is accepting a Grammy Award, her first ever Grammy, and he falls on stage and he's out of his face, he's really drunk. He gets checked into rehab, he gets better, he comes out, they're back together, and her manager, who's an arsehole, visits him on his own and says, "You're holding her back. You're not going on. We've just about managed to save her career after the embarrassment that you caused to her. She is now refusing to go on tour because you can't come with her. There's no way in this hell on earth I'm going to let you come with her. You're ruining her. This girl is never going to be anything while you're there." And it goes into a lot of problems throughout the movie about his past and about his father, and he lost his parents at an early age. His dad was alcoholic. And sorry, I've left the TV on, it's really loud in there. And when the manager leaves, he's at home on his own with his dog, his beautiful, sweet dog, and he cooks the dog a big steak. Obviously, he's saying goodbye to the dog. And he hangs himself because he doesn't want to be the thing that stops her progression and her career, and he feels so totally ashamed as to what he's done. And it broke my heart. You know, some movies you want to end well, and this one, I was so invested with her characters and the relationship, which was just beautiful. And he dies. And I'm thinking, I'm going to start again, excuse me. I'm thinking I couldn't possibly cry anymore at it. This is so heartbreaking. And then the end of the movie has her at a massive big like event to commemorate his life. There's a big audience. And she says she wants to sing a song that he only shared with her that week before, one that he'd written a long time ago when they were together. And it was basically a song about him saying goodbye to her. And it sort of cuts back to something we hadn't seen, which was him singing the song to her on a piano. And it was him saying goodbye. And she sings this song in its entirety. And obviously you know what's happened, you know he's died, and this is him saying goodbye to her. Honest to God, how that woman even managed to sing that song and not break down, because you hear about actors being so much in the moment and so much in the part, that it must have been difficult to actually find the breath to sing that song with those lyrics. I'm sitting and the tears are fucking streaming down my face. I'd cried earlier at like when she first goes on stage and sings with him, and it's just so beautiful. I'd cried when he does a musical arrangement for one of her songs. I'd been so invested in this. I cried when he died, and then she sings this song. That was it. I was gone, completely and utterly gone. And then it ended quite abruptly, and I'm thinking, oh please God, have this like have something happen that doesn't upset me, so I can because I didn't want to do this because everybody would know. And it ended and I had to get out and walk down the stairs, and I'm thinking, oh Christ, I've cried all the makeup off my face. I probably look like a panda. I'm on my own. I look like a And there was a woman walking out in front of me, and she was like this. She was doing this, and then I got to the bottom and rounded the stairs, and there was a woman walking out like this. I'm thinking, oh thank Christ. And then there was a woman at the door ready to come in and pick up all the popcorn and stuff, and a person that worked there. And she was looking at everyone coming out, sort of smiling, and I thought, oh, you cow. I says, you're here. I thought, you're stood here because you know every bugger that comes out of this is crying and you're having a good laugh at it. And honestly, I honestly think that every woman that walked out of that theatre was crying. It was just such, oh, yeah, how long have I prattled? Jesus, 12 minutes. Right, so yeah, this movie is amazing, but it's sad. Let me just tell you, if you don't cry, you've a cavernous deep heart in there if you don't find this upsetting. I did, but I think I fell so in love with the character of Jackson. I just had such an affection for him that maybe that and their relationship, that maybe affected me a bit more. It's like The Incredible Journey. It does not matter how many times you put that damn movie on, I will cry every damn time. It doesn't matter how many times I've seen it. When Chance comes over that hill, is it Shadow? Yes, Shadow. Chance is the younger dog. When Shadow comes limping over the hill at the end of The Incredible Journey, that's Homeward Bound actually, is that? The Incredible Journey, Homeward Bound. And when the little boy, Peter, realises that his dog has made it, oh my life. Right, I'm going to go again. I need to get off this camera before I start crying about a movie that I haven't even watched. Honestly, I like my horror, I like my gore, I'm pretty hard ass, but I'm a big sap on the inside. It's not good, it's rather embarrassing, but what can you say? Put a dog in front of me and it's a sad story, I will cry at it. I cried at Hotel for Dogs, I cried at Homeward Bound, I cried at the second Homeward Bound. I virtually had a breakdown at Marley and Me. I've refused to watch it ever since. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, this movie is amazing. It's sad. It's heartfelt. I want to see this win awards. Bradley Cooper's direction is absolutely amazing. This guy's got serious talent in the direction sticks. So yeah, I know Jen from Jen's Reviews from the Grave wanted me to review this one as she's looking forward to it. I don't know if you've watched all of this, Jen. You don't know what I've discussed. But oh my god, go see this, girl. You will love this. I know you love your music. You will love this if you're still watching. Yeah, and I really hope I haven't spoiled it for you. You sort of knew the story. Probably Christian won't like it. It's maybe a bit girly. But oh dear, my life. I'm gone. That's it. 10 out of 10. A Star is Born. Go see it. You will not regret it. Over and out from Lisa Loves.